Are we live? Is this thing working? What is up? Do we have audio and video? Let me know. I'm wearing one of these headsets. I know it's just me, but if I don't, I usually have to shut off the air conditioner and it gets pretty hot in here. So I'm trying this to see if you guys, or see if this works. Can you guys, I'm sure you probably can't. Can you guys hear the air conditioner running? Do we have good audio, video? Check. Looks like we are good. What's going on, guys? Haven't been on in a few weeks streaming, but I have not been on Sunday in a while. And SNL is back for sure. Thursday just really wasn't working out that great either. And like I said, we're going to go back to Sunday. I think we are going to go back to every other week just for a while, see how it goes. And then as things slow down, we'll go back to weekly streams. But let's get it back on Sunday, get things rolling again, and we'll just see how it goes. Maybe we'll go more than twice a month. We'll just see how it goes. But I am happy to be on here with you guys. Hopefully everyone's doing really well. I was trying to catch the Classic the last 3 days. I was working, then I was out with the family today. And as soon as we get off the river today, I heard and put it on my phone. It was going in and out. But I caught some of it, but pretty cool. See what's on here. We got 30 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. That definitely helps the stream keep on rolling. We got Russ in the house. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Bill? What's going on, Matt? Steven. Oh, no, Ed got a new PB yesterday. Wait, I think I may have seen that on Instagram. How big was she, man? Ray's in the house, dude. Hope all is well, brother. Glad to see you on here. Matt says all is good. Josh, hey, I get to see you live again. I miss them, dude. We're glad to have you back on the show, brother. Yeah, I kind of miss Sundays as well. Thursday, I mean, it had a decent vibe to it, but something about SNL, man, I like it better, you know. Steven, Mark. Where we go? Just Fishing with Frank. Cherry. Jason, my brother, what's going on? Just left the dock. Got one pig today, dude. One pig's better than no pigs, brother. Man, I don't know what's going on with these little lakes by me, dude. I cannot catch a bass there to save my life. I'm catching panfish and white bass, yellow bass, and all that. I can't catch a bass, dude. I don't know where they're at. And I actually thought, dude, I was going to be on them the other day. And I'm pitching the grass. The next thing you know, I get up on that grass. I'm like, wait a second. Those look like orange lips. It was all carp all through the grass. I don't know where they went, dude. Me and my buddy always joke around about it. I swear all the bass went over the spillway. What's going on, Joseph? Sounding outstanding in Georgia. Good to see you, brother. What's going on, Morgan? What's going on, Charles? So let me know what's going on with you guys. You guys fishing, catching PBs? Did you guys catch the Classic? Who was your pick? Did he win? Fishing with Tate. Have you guys been following the whole deal with Catchco? Fishing with Tate, man. Check that dude out. Head over there to their channel, and he could be the next big YouTuber with your guys' help. What's going on, Max, Rocky, Jay Bassett? Joseph, fishing today, only produced 3 small ones. Tough after storms last night. What's going on, Tom? Howdy, Jim. I guess you're sold. I guess you're sold on the headset now. Not really. I don't really like wearing it, to be honest with you. Everything kind of echoes to me, so I got one ear off here. But I didn't want to turn the air off, so I said, you know what? It worked on Debo's stream last week, so we went ahead and tried it again tonight. Good to see you, man. I need to make sure real fast that this GoPro is charging. Still at 15%. It's not gaining anything, but it's not dying, so we should be good. Speaking of GoPros dying, gosh, I had a terrible time with the GoPros last week. I'm not sure where all you guys are at. Here in the Midwest, it got like extremely hot. I think really much sooner than the normal. I think it was like 95, 96, 103, 104 with the heat index, which of course we usually get those temps here, but like I said, I do believe it's much earlier than normal. But the GoPro 9s, man, I love the GoPro 9. That's what I'm streaming on right now. But I had no idea they were that sensitive to the heat. And I was trying different views. I had a boomstick that I got from Yolotech. I had a couple other cameras mounted to the sides and all that. You'll see some of these views in the video coming out on Tuesday. But, man, I could not keep the cameras rolling. Like every hour, one of them would shut down on me. And so I guess they're just extremely sensitive to the heat. I thought they said with the processor that they have inside them, I guess, there's no fan in them, obviously, so they get overheated very quickly. And even taking the battery out that way and charging them with no battery, still they would shut down on me. So that's not good, because how am I going to record for like a full day, out on the water? So I don't know how it's going to go. Yeah, my wife looked it up while I was at the lake. I was like, what's going on with these cameras? I cannot keep them on. And it seems like it's pretty common with the 9s that they get overheated like way too fast, man. Not cool at all. Because I sold all my 5s because I was low with the 9, but I started using these in February, and obviously we just now got the heat, so I didn't even know this was going to be an issue until I was out on the water with them. Not cool, man. What's going on, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Hey, from Florida. Very cool. Glad to hear it, Ray. Oh, man, Ed. 7 pounds, 3 ounce. Thanks for the heart on Instagram. Yeah, I thought I seen that. Very cool, dude. Nice bass, brother. Nice bass. Rocky, finally, I get a live on a night I don't have to work. Very cool. I know majority of you guys are wanting SNL back over Thursday. Let me know down below. Is this what you guys, is this the day you guys would rather have it on? Like I said, I think we're going to go every other week. I know next week is Father's Day. So like I said, we'll do every other week for a bit, see how it goes. But like I said, I do believe it's going to work out better than Thursdays we're working out. But like I said, my work schedule is always changing and things are getting screwy. So we'll just roll with it for a while, and hopefully it works out. Because, like I said, I do believe you guys liked it better on Sundays. Speaking of Father's Day, I tell you what, if you guys would like to if you guys are like last-minute shoppers, you guys know Carl's have big sales over there, and I do believe tomorrow could be the last day over there. You can't use standard shipping, of course, but you can still get it by Father's Day if you order. I believe tomorrow is the last day. Like I said, it's not standard shipping. You'd have to pay for a faster shipping and all that, but definitely something to consider. So I've got some great deals over there. You guys can see the banner rolling on the bottom of the screen there. I finally got you guys a code over there, code TJ10. Get you guys $10 off a order $25 or more. And they told me that code is for like new members and all that, but I tried it on my own account and it worked. So I'm assuming it's probably just a one-time use only code. So between that, the insurance that you now get with Carl's, I mean, getting the membership really shouldn't be that big a deal anymore. I'm sure a lot of guys do not want to pay the $49 a year for the membership. But like I said, with getting 4 lures insured, now having $10 off as well, I mean, it's definitely a good deal over there. Check them out. But like I said, definitely check them out for some last-minute Father's Day ideas. And I tell you what, guys, we have a little giveaway for you guys tonight. You guys do not have to donate for this giveaway. We're just going to give away an elite box. And hopefully a dad wins this box. Like I said, we'll just do some kind of random drawing at the end of this video. But I wanted to do it for Father's Day, and if I ship it out tomorrow, somebody should get that in time for Father's Day. But like I said, we got an elite box for one of you guys. Like I said, if you're not a dad, you give it to your dad or whoever. But anyways, tonight's giveaway is an elite box, and like I said, you do not have to enter, or you do not have to donate for this particular giveaway. But like I said, stay on the stream till the end if you want to be involved in the giveaway. And what we did with Debo's giveaway last week, I think I just wrote down a number, and whoever guessed the number first was the winner. I'm sure we'll do something like that again. So like I said, stay on to the end of the stream, and somebody will walk away with an elite box. What's going on, Pima623? Chris in the house. Howdy, getting warm down here. Bull Shoals Lake is up over 30 feet. No kidding. Yeah, we were on the river today. I thought they said it was up 4.5 foot. Not too bad. But 30 feet, yeah, that's up pretty good, man. Charles, I like the Sunday thing. I fish and hunt on weekdays and take weekends off. That works, dude. Time, dude, it's definitely time for the big worms, man. Get out the worms, Jim. When all else fails, break out the worms. I'm with you, brother. Time to pack them up for sure. Let's see, hook shot. Anyone else won back-to-back years at the Classic? Back-to-back. I want to say KVD, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It could be KVD. If not KVD, most likely it's probably not anyone. But, Hank Cherry. I catch the neither, only pick rolls. Watched the Classic yesterday. I had to work today. Yeah, I tried to watch it on the river here and there. I kept losing signal, so I put the phone away. Nathan, it's been slow for me in Southwest Florida lately. Been skunked the last 3 or 4 times I've been out. It's funny. We only brought a couple rods on the river today, and I made one cast just to try out the rod because it was an ultralight trout rod. I told my son, like, I'm not fishing because if I fish, I don't want a W on my record. I said, so you fish, I'll see what you do. And we didn't fish for long, but like I said, it was fun. Yeah, no skunks, no W's for me this year, but there's been times that I didn't catch bass. I caught, like I said, panfish and drum and everything about bass. Fishing with Tate, yes, sir. Appreciate it. On the line has been a fun competition. Great experience either way. Very cool, man. Hope you win, buddy. Josh, spent a few hours today. Only one fish, but mainly went out to play with my new Ultrex trolling motor. Very cool, brother. Jason, do you make you feel any better? Do you make you feel any better? Most of my catches were drum, couple catfish, only 3 bass. Big one was a little over 3.5. I couldn't really find a good one to bass. They were just mixed in with the drum. I hear you, dude. But 1 over 3.5, dude, that ain't bad at all, man. Not bad at all. We got 60 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do that. Really do appreciate that. Cody says, just dropped by to give a thumbs up, fishing on Day Hollow. Very cool, brother. We do appreciate that, man. Get back to getting some big ones, man. Getting some big ones, dude. It's been a while since I've caught a big bass. I need to go back to the farm ponds. It's been terrible. Gene, fishing deep, fishing shallow, catching 1 or 2 on different lures, but can't seem to find the sweet spot. I can relate, brother. I can relate. Fish Potato, I just got the 9. The GoPro 8 overheats terribly. Do not recommend. Missed out on a lot of footage in Florida because of it. Well, dude, keep an eye on that 9 too, man. Like I said, I had all of them shut down on me. All 3 of them shut down. What day was I at? Wednesday and Thursday. Terrible. Like I said, you don't know. Like I said, after they were shutting down, then I went and made a real review. And even sitting, I mean, I'll be honest, there was no wind blowing, bright sunny day, no clouds. So I mean, obviously the camera's like right there in the sun. But even sitting down there shooting the video, it shut down on me. It shut down on me twice. So it's like, you know, I'm almost rushing the video in a way because I'm trying to get it out before my camera shuts down because I don't know if it's going to shut down or not. So I just hate when you're really flowing in a video and something distracts you or a camera shuts down, whatever, and you just totally lose your train of thought. It just totally ruins the video. So again, I was trying to talk a bit faster. I just kept messing up, and like I said, it shut down on me twice. It was terrible. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm digging the quality of them, and I understand with the process that they have in them. I understand that they are going to overheat and all that, but man, I didn't expect it to happen so fast. And I figured for sure if I took the battery out, I'd be okay. It still shut down on me. You had the same problem with your camera yesterday on the water? Joseph, Sunday is a good day, but like I said before, regardless of the day you pick to go live, I will be there. Dude, I appreciate you, brother. I do appreciate it, man. Nathan, Sunday is great. Saturday, a Debo live, and then a live with you. That's a great weekend. Cool, man. I was even talking to my wife after that. I was thinking about maybe going after Debo on Saturday, but I figured it's kind of late. And when I got to work on Sunday, that would be kind of tough. So Sunday works better for Ed. Very cool. Max in the house. Bob, I do appreciate the buck, buddy. Hope all's well, man. Rocking the live stream as usual. TJD1, you see that new skipping buzz bait by Strike King looks pretty sweet. That new skipping buzz bait. I have not, dude. I'll have to check that out. So new skipping buzz bait by Strike King. I'll definitely check that out, man. I've not seen that. And that's something else the other day, dude. I was throwing buzz baits for like 2-3 hours in the morning. Man, there was just shad everywhere. Bass blowing up on them. I could not get bit to save my life. Well, Bob says the back wall is looking awesome. Appreciate it, buddy. Heisenberg checking in. What's going on, Walt? How you doing, buddy? That's right, Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee. KVD, Jordan Lee. What's going on, Nigel? How you doing, buddy? Hope all's well, man. Catching some fish in Chicago. Was it Glun too? Back to back. KVD, Jordan Lee. Because I can speak when anyone says Jordan Lee, I can keep hearing Mercer saying, "What's he say? Unbelievable." I'm sure when he said it sounded better than I did, but unbelievable. Alan, yeah, I got a 3.5 bass on a 10.5 zoom last weekend. Very cool. Sloan Factor in the house. What's going on, buddy? Steven says Rick Lund, KVD, Jordan Lee, and Hank Cherry. I'm sure old Hank's pretty excited to be amongst that group, dude. TJ, what do you think of the 6th Sense Ridgeworm? I don't believe I have the Ridgeworm from 6th Sense. Hey, did any of you guys get those special run colors from Reaction Innovations? I think you get it on the Sweet Beaver and what's the other one? Spicy Beaver. I was so close to ordering them. I think today is the last day, but you get bulk packs, like $40 a bag. I had them in my cart last night. Like, man, I don't want to spend like $200 on these baits, so I didn't. But I sure thought about it. Alright, Rick Glun, KVD, Jordan Lee. Man, I tell you, watching the Classic can be so exciting, but I do miss the days when Skeet Reese was over there, KVD, Edwin Evers, man. They were just so much more exciting when Van Dam was in them. I mean, he's great on camera. Usually the Classic was, focused around him because he was always doing really well. I do miss the days when KVD was running the Classic, man. Looks like Walt has the years here. Glun 76, 77, KVD 10 and 11, Jordan Lee 17 and 18. Very cool. Hank says Rick Glun achieved the featuring 76, 77. Yep. Very, very cool, man. Oh, is the old lady on here? I just seen old Bomb say hi to Becca. Is she on here? Kingdom Culture Gardens. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, she's been slacking on her videos. She does have 3 or 4, I do believe, made that need to be edited. If you guys haven't checked her out, check her out. I always link her down below. But she definitely has some more videos coming. She's been too busy to get them out. But the garden is looking fantastic. I mean, our tomato plants are looking good, man. They're looking good. And there she is right there. Wanted my guy Justin Kerr to win. He used to be a local guy here. Oh, yeah? Very cool, man. Always cool to see the locals win. Let's see here. Johnny, sealed my cork handles and they look and feel so nice. Thanks for the tip. I use tongue oil finish. They're smooth and sharp looking. Very cool, brother. I'm glad you're digging them, man. Johnny says that tackle room is freaking awesome. Little Gels over here in Tennessee. I do have a couple tours of the room. We went over all the soft plastics. I do have some more plans to do other tours in this room. I mean, all the reels and crap that's behind that wall is pretty ridiculous. I figured we would do a video on that as well. And there's so much crap stacked back there. I told my wife the other day when I had nowhere to go with anything, I just threw it back there. I said, we ought to do a video is what's behind this wall and just go through everything that's back there because I don't even know what's buried under all that tackle back there. Fishing with Fish. What's going on, buddy? See, Matt caught a 6'11" Saturday morning on 6-inch Vega frog and white bass were busting shad in the grass. Very cool. I still have not tossed those. I do have those. I have not tossed those frogs yet. I haven't thrown that the Zoom one the most. I threw it quite a bit last year. And actually, one of my last videos, I was using the Zoom frog as well. But yeah, that's a solid frog. I like it. Rocky, man, appreciate the 15 bucks, brother. Did you ever get your Scorpion DC? I have not. I'll be honest, I haven't even looked to see if they were in stock probably in the last month or so. But what did I end up getting? I got two. I don't know if I showed you guys that or not. I wanted to make a video on it. I did mention these on old Debo's stream. I got two of the Zillions in. The new Zillion SVs. Got two of those in. I did get the, what was the Corrado I got in? Corrado 70, I got that one in. I got a Tatula CT in. But yeah, I totally even forgot about the Scorpion, dude. I need to get up on that. For sure, but I do appreciate the 15 bucks, brother. And like I said earlier, everyone is entered in the giveaway tonight. We're giving away an Elite box for Father's Day. Stay on to the end of the stream, and we'll figure out how we're going to pick a winner. So, oh no, wadded fishing in the house. What's going on, dude? I should have called you, man. We were on the river all day today. It was a good time. Nathan, how often should one change outline as a bank beater? Dude, I'm going to tell you, man, I'm still using fluorocarbon that I spooled up, last year. And I do believe as long as you condition it, that really does help fly. It takes out a lot of the memory. I believe it protects it from the sun and all that. I mean, that stuff really is great. I use the KVD line and lure. There is other brands out there. That's the one that I use. But for the most part, man, if the line is not beat up, if it's not really giving me any issues on the water, if the spool isn't too low, I'll just run with it, man. I do recommend changing it every year. I mean, you never really want to risk, having the fish of a lifetime on your line snapping. But that being said, I mean, I do it every year. Line that's still pretty full on the spool from the previous year, I just continue to use it throughout the year. And like I said, I can't say I've really ever had issues with it. Now, I'm using Seaguar, InvizX, and EmbraceX. Obviously, there's a ton of different fluorocarbons out there, so I can't speak for all of them, but I can speak for the Seaguar stuff. I've been using that for probably 15 years, and I've never had any issues with using fluorocarbon or their fluorocarbon for a couple of years. Like I said, when the spool gets pretty low, I will swap it out. But I mean, normally, for the most part, probably I do change it every year. I would like fresh line every year, but I never really second guess anymore if I'm going to use fluorocarbon that I had on for the previous season. I mean, it's I think as long as you condition it, it really does help out. And like I said, I haven't had any issues with Seaguar. Again, I don't know what brand you're using, but if you can afford it, I would say change it every season if you can afford it. But fluorocarbon is very expensive. Mono, I usually change usually every year mono's much cheaper, so I will swap that out every year. Braid, gosh, you can go for sometimes 3-4 years with braid. You can flip flop a lot of different tricks you can do with braid. But yeah, like I said, mono with it being cheaper, definitely every year. Fluorocarbon, I just kind of leave it on there until I feel I really need to change it, or if my spool is low. But like I said, you don't really want to risk having the fish for a lifetime on and breaking her off. So. Sloan factor with the heat here in Indiana. We've been night fishing a lot and killing them on square bills, whopper ploppers, and deep cranks. Oh, dude, the square bill bite, man. I don't know where it's at, dude. It's like non-existent here, man. Non-existent. I'm depressed. I don't know what's going on with these lakes, but the square bill bite is like, it's not there. But I even keep telling the wife, because years ago when I had to watch the kids while she was at work, I did a lot of evening fishing. And, a muddier water lake or dirtier water, they're usually low light feeders. So I think I did better in the evening versus going, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. I'm not one of the guys that are out there 5 in the morning. But I should try evening fishing again for sure. Leather stocking angler. What's up, Jim? Had a blast today catching a largemouth and smallmouth bass. Awesome, dude. Very cool, man. Pretty cool if you got a lake that you catch them both in. A few lakes that I fish only have the largemouth. Marshall just ordered a ton of X-Zone lures after your review. Cannot wait. Very cool, brother. Very cool. I don't have a discount code for them. I might be able to reach out to them and get you guys one, but as of right now, I don't. Speaking of discount codes, though, I'm sure you guys can see here on the screen, I do have a code over there for Carl's now. TJ10 get you guys $10 off over there at Carl's, and Railblazer. I'm sure you guys have seen that video as well. They've seen the video that I did. They reached out to me, and they gave you guys a code as well. I think it's TJ10 as well. That one's 10% off. The Carl's code is $10 off. But like I said, I don't make anything on them codes. The code's for you. Or take that back. Carl's code I do. The Railblazer, I don't make anything on that code. That code, guys, is just for you guys. TJ10 for both of them. And guys, they're always linked down below. And I caught that fish dragging a Texas rig 7-inch red shad. Red shad is a killer color, man. Exo ribbon that I believe you sent me in one of your giveaways. That's even better, dude. Very cool. Very cool. He's got more hooks than Mustad. Now we got old Hank. Hank's getting the Mustad hooks too, man. Ain't gonna be nothing left for you guys. Old Bass Geek. Code, what is it? Code TJ81 over there. Get you guys 20% off over there at Mustad. Johnny says little tackle room walkthrough would be great. Charles, been doing great after midnight on the top water bite, mostly using white or black frogs. That's a fun bite, man. I did get to see it live, Rocky, but I definitely seen that he won. Pretty cool. And I didn't get to see his little speech that he made, but just from what I was reading online, some guys were saying that he might be retiring, which I don't personally see that, but like I said, I didn't hear the speech either. But I know he just showed off that new nitro at the Classic, so I'm sure he's going to want to fish out of that for a few years before he retires. Sloan Factor, the new Megabass frogs are nice and soft. Yep, I got a few of those. I'm digging them as well. Fishing on Hope, caught my PB today. 5'1", 21 inch, 6 inch, Swank 77X. Very nice, man. Very nice. Listen to Steve too, man. We got 75 people on here. If you guys have not hit the like button, definitely do that. Really do appreciate that. Kevin, I'm a new sub for about 3 weeks now. My work days basically consist of listening to these live streams. Glad I subbed and finally able to catch a live. You're the man, TJ81. Kevin, dude, I really appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you hopping on the live stream tonight, man. Don't work too hard throughout the week while you're listening to the streams, though. That's awesome, man. I wanted to get a hold of Debo and Hank. It was last minute, so like I said, I wasn't sure what time I was going to get home tonight to even do the stream. But I wanted to get a hold of them to get on here tonight, but I figured it was just too last minute, you know. leather stock. My buddy caught a 5-pound smallmouth. That is a tub, man. Josh, he bought a crowd of 70 a few weeks ago. I like it so far. I got mine. I don't usually buy too many 8-speed reels. I probably have 100 reels behind this wall over here, and I bet only 3 or 4 of them are 8 speeds. You guys know that I like more power versus speed and all that. But I wanted to use that particular reel, either for top water or just straight pitching. So I did go with the high speed on that one. What's going on, Mark? How you doing, buddy? The cycle bait is a game changer. The sheer amount of fish I have been catching is unreal. I can't recommend it enough. If you haven't tried it, I have, man. Definitely a killer. I need to toss it more for sure. Spinnerbait bites has not been on here either, though. I haven't even been tossing the regular spinnerbaits. Yeah, man, these lakes are just like, I don't know what's going on with them. I know the one for sure just way too much pressure. The other one, I don't know. I guess I'm out of the groove. I don't know. I really don't know. Tim Till Fishing. Tim Till Fishing here. What's up, TJ? Love Cigar. Sunline FC Sniper. Chris, I do not run braided floor. Do not run leaders. How often do I condition it? Of course, when I spool it, I condition it, and then I usually don't do it every single time I'm on the water. I'd say probably, I don't know, maybe once a week, something like that. I'll spray them. I mean, you can tell. You know, some guys will tell you to do it every time you go to the water, and you definitely can do that. And I used to do that years ago, but I'm going to say probably once a week I'll condition them. But you can definitely tell when it needs more for sure. And you don't have some guys think you have to take all that line off the spool, spray it on a rag, and you don't have to do that. Just spray it directly on the spool, rotate the spool a few times so it all is coated. It'll soak in. You'll be good to go, man. And you can really tell just how far, if you just spray the top of the spool, you can tell when the sun hits that when you make a cast, you can tell just how far that conditioner seeped into the spool. It definitely gets down pretty far. So Nathan, oh wow, I've been wasting money. I've been mixing up brands, but that red label is so far my favorite. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've not tried a ton of fluorocarbon. Years ago, a huge fan of the Bass Pro Shops, XBS fluorocarbon. I used that for a long time. Got a bad batch of it. I don't know how many boxes I had. I took it into Bass Pro, and you could feel all this, like, it wasn't line impressions. I don't know what it was. It was all over the line. They said, yeah, it's a bad batch here, whatever. So they took it all back, and at that time they said Invisex was like their top seller. So that's what I went with. And this was, like I said, this could have been 15 or more years ago. And ever since then, I've been using that fluorocarbon. I did try, I think, one from Suffix, maybe one from P-Line here and there, just kind of dabbled with them. But I mean, I've been so impressed with the cigar stuff, and I know the line now that I really don't want to try anything else. I mean, I know pretty much the breaking strength. If I'm hung up, I know just how hard I can pull on that before it's going to snap. I mean, I'm just a big fan of the line. I don't have any issues at all with the Palomar knot and fluorocarbon. A lot of guys complain about that. I have zero issues. I just do not want to touch another fluorocarbon. I'm so confident in the Invisex and Brazex that I'm good, man. Sean, I also use cigar. Only time I have issues is after a bunch of bad backlashes. That probably goes really for any fluorocarbon, though. If you get some good bends in that fluorocarbon, it definitely will weaken it. You know, when you crease the line. Where'd that go? So here, I still have braid that's 3 years old on my reels, and I fish 3 to 4 days a week. I mainly go braid to leader besides my crankbait and big swim bait setups. I go straight fluoro or mono. And that braid will last a long time, man. Braid to floor is a tricky thing because the knots aren't very easy to use. I like the double uni, but at least for me, when I did that years ago, I just thought it was a bit too big going through the guides. So I kind of stopped doing that. And with the watercolor that I fish straight braid for the most part. Let's see here. Water fishing. I didn't have any issues with the square bill last week. You get lucky one time, and I'm not even getting into this. You deserve the fish, Mike, that you caught. You deserve it, dude. You ain't caught fish in like 5 years, dude. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you. The largemouth was a surprise. I know it's crazy, but braid is great for cranks and jerk baits. It's almost all I use now. No kidding. To me, that unless you're using like a super soft rod, to me it really defeats the purpose of it. But I mean, if you're landing fish, more power to you. I personally would not want to use braid. Just for one, the line diameter, depending on the depth that you're trying to reach, or even not reach. If you're trying to keep them extra shallow, sometimes I'll use like 20-pound mono to keep a bait running extra shallow. But that small diameter braid is going to get it to run or make it run extra deep. And like I said, it has zero stretch to it. But like I said, if you have a super soft rod, obviously, if you like it, you're catching fish. But me personally, I think it just kind of defeats the purpose of a cranking rod if you're using a line with no stretch. But if it works for you, man, like so, we all fish differently. We all react different. If it's working for you, man, keep on doing it. Sean, went out yesterday and you would have loved it. I caught 57 and my buddy caught 40 on the Delta Craw 1.5 square wheel. Dude, that's like a day in heaven, man. 57 and my buddy caught 97 bass. 97 bass, all cranking. That's like a dream come true. Dream come true, man. I tell you what, these crappy lakes that I go to, if you have a 5-fish day, even if they're all jokers, dude, you did something, man. I tell you. I would love to get a hold of like some great sticks in this area and tell them, go fish that lake. I'm curious either what I'm doing wrong or just how bad it is, because a good buddy of mine, he knows that lake every bit as well as I do. And what's great about it is we both fish totally different, 2 different speeds, for most part, 2 different baits, 2 different styles and all that. And he's struggling every bit as much as I am. And like I said, it's just, man, it is a tough lake. And I never say what lake it is. I try not to give it away because it has way too much pressure on it. But man, it sucks. It does. It sucks, man. Years ago, it wasn't fantastic. But man, it sucks. Like the majority of the grass in it's now gone. It's terrible. GNR Fishing. Hey, what's up, brother? Yes, sir. Old Bass Geek. I seen a video on he's now with Mustad as well. What's the best bite for you right now? For me, it's just top water and square bills. I don't know, man. I ain't been on much of Bass Bite. Last week, was last week? Yes, for Sunday. Last week, dude, I didn't. Was out a couple times. I didn't catch bass. I caught panfish. I got panfish and I think panfish and yellow bass. I think was what was there. I didn't catch bass unless you want to count the yellow bass. But like a largemouth, I didn't catch one last week. Week before, frog bite was good, but it wasn't like it was on fire. I mean, I think I only put a few bass in that video. But I think I only caught 5 or 6. It's not like it was just like a crazy day. So yeah, I don't know. As of right now, for me, the bite's kind of non-existent. I swear next week I'm going back to tubes. I'm gonna have like 5 different tubes on. That's it. That used to be like all I fished, and I got away from it for whatever reason. And I think it's time to go back. And here we got somebody talking about tubes. Strike King Coffee Tube and Liquid Mayhem were on point, dude. I love the Liquid Mayhem stuff. Even my son, we were having some videos talking about that last year. What was he calling it? The jelly. The jelly. I can eat the jelly. Next week, dude, tubes and jelly, man. I'm going with it. Oh no, water fishing. Since you got the tackle room filled back up, I need to come over and stock up on some more baits after you stole them from me. He caught over 40 pounds in an hour in the last round. That's awesome. That is a fat sack. GNR fishing. So I've been out 2 days and caught 28 bass. I just switched to a floral leader, so it's either in perfect conditions or Fluoro is really that good. Opinions. Definitely Fluoro is that good in my opinion, but I mean you can't really go by the line, dude. I mean the bass's behavior, just the bite, it changes sometimes hourly. So could have been conditions, could have been what you're throwing, whatever. There's so many different variables that it could have been. There's no telling. But as far as fluorocarbon really that good, yes, it is for sure. Even a buddy of mine, I believe for the most part, this just happened recently here. He was using mono. He switched to, I don't remember which fluorocarbon he switched to, but even he was bragging on just how much more he could feel with fluorocarbon. So definitely, it's definitely worth it for sure. But like I said, there's no telling why they bit better one day over the other, you know. Or just the fish gods are just smiling down on you, man. You just never know. Day was out today. Texas rig 7-inch ribbon tail worm was the only thing was hitting for me. Leather stocking angle, appreciate $5, buddy. And like I told you guys earlier, everyone is entered in the giveaway tonight. Doing a little Father's Day giveaway for you guys. An elite box will go to one of you guys at the end of the stream. So stick around for that, and we'll just pick a random comment somehow, and somebody will get the elite box here to give to their dad, or if you guys are dad that wins or whatever. Like I said, you guys will get an elite box. So stick around for that, man. See here. But I do appreciate the donation, man. All the money just goes back into the channel. Are you going to make a panfish pound bag? If so, PC Fun sling bag is awesome. I've seen those. Definitely a nice little bag there. I probably could. Probably something I probably need to do. I know my son's got a nice little panfish pond box that we use, but I could definitely make one of my own for sure. But I had plans to do trout fishing. You guys know that, and more pan fishing. But the last order, I think I told you guys this. My last order from Okuma had all my trout rods in there, or at least all my spinning rods that I was going to use for panfish and trout. 4 of them were in there, and 4 of them were busted. And there was 2, I think 6.6 in there, and 2 6-foot rods. They're ultralight, like I said. I think the Celio, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the Celio rods, and the guides were just mangled. I tried bending 2 of them back, and they just popped right out. But that order had my Psycho sticks in it, my swim bait rods. Everything was just. I don't even want to talk about it. It's terrible. So yeah, I plan to already had some trout fishing and pan fishing videos up, but like I said, all the rods have been destroyed. And crazy thing is, with the way everything is right now, and there's so many more people fishing, nobody can keep anything in stock. Once I received that order, I contacted Akuma like 2 days later and said, "Hey man, look what happened to these rods. Resend this order." Everything was already that fast, already sold out. So who knows when I'll get my replacement rods. What are the pros and cons of using a high vis line? Pros, obviously, you can see the line. You know, if you're a line watcher, if you're looking for that little tick or whatever, you can see the line. And that's something actually my buddy was trying to do for himself as well. That he's a line watcher and he really couldn't see the lines. But he's trying to find a line that he really could see. So a high vis braid or something like that, you can see the line really well. Cons of it, I guess you could say the fish could see it. I guess it would depend on your watercolor as well. I mean, some guys believe in that, some guys don't. I think it was Brian Latimer made a video the other day about that. You know, guys are so worried about the line. Well, what about the big old 6-aught hook we got in the bait? You know, are they going to overlook the hook and worry about the line or whatever? Like I said, fishing that muddier water, I don't have a whole lot of experience with fish being line shy or not for the most part. You know, if I'm using spinning tackle there, I will use straight floor, but I will use straight braid as well. If I'm around grass, I'll pitch with straight braid. I've never had an issue with it, but I'm fishing pretty stained and muddy water. So like I said, I don't really have any experience with that in clear water. I'm sure some of you guys can help with this comment here or with this answer. But like I said, definitely the pro of it would be being able to see the line. Oh, Ray likes the Sunline Sniper and the Shooter. But Sniper the softer of the two. Shooter more, I guess you could call it stiff or whatever, kind of like a VizX and BraveX. Tim Till, the cool bait's underspin with 6 cents. Divine swim bait is doing really well. 3/16 ounce. 3.2 swim bait, 10-pound braid, 6-pound test. Fluorocarbon Sunlight FC Sniper is money. What's going on, Michael? The Tatsu I tried, it was a long time ago. It could have been, I'd be guessing, 4, 5, 6 years ago. I tried it. I only tried it that one season, have not used it since then. But yeah, it was a good line for sure. It definitely was very sensitive and all that. But I haven't had really any fluorocarbon break off on me after a backlash except Tatsu. But yeah, just for the price and all that. I mean, I never really had any issues with this, with the InvizX and the AbrazeX. I wanted to try it to see what all the fuss was about. Definitely good sensitive line. But like I said, for the price, I just went back to InvizX. Gianni, best not to tie a leader on braid. I think the most popular ones would be FG. And what's the other one I'm thinking of here? It's not the. I think it's Alberto. The Alberto and the FG, I do believe, are the most popular ones. Old Ray says, old Fritz uses braid cranking. Ray, dude, I'd love to have you, man. I'm up for the challenge on your lake. We'd have a blast fishing. For sure, dude. You ever make it down this way, man? We need to hit it up. Nathan, tips on fishing a trick worm and trying the Slim Shake from the Googans. First time trying that style of plastic. I do believe I have quite a few videos on fishing a shaky head. Is that how you're fishing a shaky head or Texas rig? I mean, I'm not much of a finesse guy, but if I'm going to fish finesse, shaky head is definitely my go-to. It's this very what do you want to call it? Like if you get a 7-inch worm, 8-inch worm, whatever, as long as it's a floating type worm, it stands up off the bottom. It's got a nice presence to it in the water. I like it too. If I'm fishing around a lot of stumps or something like that, it's a bait with that. If you use, like I said, a floating worm, you can work it over to those stumps and you can just shake that slack in your line. And like I said, that tail just dances and you can actually move the worm, give it some action without actually moving it out of the strike zone. But for me, I mean, I don't use a trick worm, really any finesse bait or technique as a search bait. Fishing that muddier water, I have zero confidence doing that. Of course, in clear water, they'll have more drawing power. In dirtier water, I'm only fishing a shaky head or really any finesse technique when either I just missed a fish or, again, if I'm around stumps, laydowns, docks, bridge piling, something like that where I know fish should be, I have more confidence using those baits in that situation. But if I'm on a big flat or something like that, am I going to use a shaky head to, search for fish, find stumps? Definitely not. Definitely too slow for me. I don't think it's nearly effective. I might try and find those stumps with a square bill or something like that, and then slow down because I know I'm in the right area, or find them on my electronics first. But I'm definitely not going to, like I said, search for fish with a shaky head in the watercolor that I fish. Just don't overwork them, though, man. Don't overwork them. Matt says, hi, I'm getting a spinning rod and reel. What action length would you get? Spinning rod, I would say either a medium or a medium light fast action. 7-footer to like a 7'2", just really depends what you like. I'm more accurate with a shorter rod, but depending on the technique, I do like a bit longer rod. We'll go 7'2", 7'3". But I would say for the most part, definitely go like the medium. I'd say medium power is probably the more popular of the two, but anywhere from a medium to a medium light, fast action, 7 foot, 7'2". As far as the reel goes, I personally like a 3,000 size reel, even for like panfish and trout. All the reels that I ordered for that is 3,000. It's like the size of that, and you just have less line issues with a bigger spool on your reel. Years ago, I used to use 4,000 size reels just for that, just to have the bigger spool, less line issues. But you really started feeling the weight when you go up to 4,000 size. So I stepped back to 3,000, and that's pretty much all that I use. What's going on, Doug? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you, man. Little Father's Day sale at Bass Pro Shops. Very cool. Old Bass Geek said, dang, he's out right now. Steve, even and Jen the Bass are loving the Biospawn plasma tails on small Texas rigs, and they are hitting jig with the BioCraw. Very cool, brother. Very cool, man. Hard to beat the Biospawn stuff. Remember, guys, you guys are last minute shoppers. Head over there to Carl's Bait and Tackle. I do believe if ordered tomorrow, of course, you do have to pay for the faster shipping, but you can still receive it by Father's Day. Code TJ10 over there at Carl's. Now get you guys $10 off. RB Fishing yet? Good evening, TJ1. If you already covered this, my apologies, but I'm curious about your Akuma relationship and where you see that going into the future. Thoughts on them versus Daiwa Shimano? As far as where I see it going, I mean, I never plan on leaving Akuma unless they kick me off the team. You know what I mean? Years ago, before I was affiliated with them, I started using a couple of their rods, and the softer actions of those rods kind of what sold me on the brand. I just felt that I land more fish with them. That's the TCS series. They do have a handful of series now. The EVX have a faster action to them. The TCS, for the most part, is a softer action to them. They have the Helios, which is a faster action. Now they have the Psycho Sticks, which are faster action as well. Of course, they have some other ones as well. But like I said, the TCS is really what sold me on the brand. I mean, it's kind of like the line like I was talking about earlier. I mean, I know what those rods will and won't do. I know what weights they handle great and all that. I mean, I've learned those rods. You know, I don't mind doing like reel reviews. That's why I use a bunch of different reels. As far as rods go, like I said, I've learned those rods, and I personally don't want to use any other rods. I'm not saying that I won't, but like I said, you know, I just love the Akuma rods. So yeah, I've been with them now for quite a few years. I don't plan on leaving them, like I said, unless they boot me, you know. So I've noticed Debo and Bassy showing a lot of Akuma. Yeah, I got them hooked up with Akuma this year as well. Well, like I said, they're not like we're not like exclusive. I mean, I'm sure they would like us to be, but with the type of channels that we run here, I don't believe it's really great to be exclusive, really with anything. You know, I think the more brands you can use, you know, the more. That's really what guys want to see. I mean, I think if everything was just one brand in here, for one, it would hurt the content because there wouldn't be a whole lot for me to do. I mean, I love doing real reviews, but I was only using Akuma reels, couldn't review any other reels. So, I mean, to me, it wouldn't be as exciting as obviously using other reels to be able to review other reels. But, you know, yeah, no, I think a few years ago we talked about it. Again, I don't believe they were crazy about me using other brands. But I mean, it's really what I wanted to do, you know, and it's what you guys wanted to see. My favorite rod right now is my Ugly Stick GX2 Baitcaster. Thing is such a good all-around rod. I do have a review, actually, talking about real reviews. I got a review coming out for you guys, probably on Tuesday. We can get it up in time on the Z2, 13 Fishing Z2. Let's keep a lookout for that one. Except the shooter stiffer and more abrasion resistant. The shooter then would be compared to the BraveX. You like the sniper? I'm saying with VizX. Majority of the time, I'm using the VizX. Favorite tube years ago, it was the Yum tube. It was a 4-inch black and blue. It was when they had the LPT scent, and I think they changed it. I think the new scent was like it could have been like F2, and when they changed the scent, the colors changed, the size of the tube changed, the plastic itself changed. I didn't like them as much when they switched that scent. Years ago, like I said, it was the Yum tube. I'm going to say now it's probably the Mega Strike tube would be the one that I probably use the most, which I haven't thrown tubes in a long time. But other than the Yum ones, it would be the Mega Bass. Probably like a black and blue or like a Bama Craw color. No problem, Johnny. What's up? Do you use a chartreuse blackback bomber square? I do. My go-to color for the square A used to be Tennessee shad. For whatever reason, that was discontinued. But I've been talking with them. That color could be coming back out. But that one there is one of my go-tos. The red crawl is definitely a favorite of mine. And then, of course, the chartreuse blackback. I have not used the Nico. I have not used those. So I have no idea, man. You only thrown it once so far. It was on a shaky head. Thanks for the tips. No problem, buddy. No problem, man. Jesse, what's up, Tackle Junkie? Finally got on the board for 2021 2 weeks ago. Pitched a wood pile for about 20 minutes. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Sometimes it's the angle. Sometimes you just got to aggravate them enough to get bit. Good deal, brother. Chris, will you try or get a live scope or mega live once you help in muddy water? I didn't have a plan to. That's something I might consider. I thought they had said that the mega live was right around $1,500. That's something I might consider, but I didn't really have any plans to get it. Patrick, my dude, what's up, brother? Time I use a Bass Pro qualifier combo, they work. They work okay, and I don't cry when they get stomped or fall overboard like my guns. Dude, Pro Qualifier, that's an awesome reel. Years ago, the Pro Qualifier and the Rick Glunn's, the Johnny Morris reels, they were all I used. That Pro Qualifier to this day is still one of my favorite reels, especially for the price. Even at full retail, $100, that reel is a steal. Still Ray, I'm the opposite on spinning reels. Most of mine are 2,000 or 2,500. Even have used 1,000 for many techniques, of course, out here, clear water, so 10, 12-pound braid, 5, 7-pound leader. My ultralight have 2-pound, number 2. No kidding. Wow. I can see, I can see a 3,000 size reel. If you're only using 10, 12-pound braid, that would hold a whole lot of braid, dude. But wow, 2-pound test, that would be fun. If you come to these mud holes here, you can get away with a bit heavier pound test, though. Patrick, you sold me on Akuma. I've only got one so far, but I'm loving it and plan on getting more. Very cool, brother. Glad you're digging the rods, man. Jesse, Thursday or Sunday doesn't matter. It's whether or not I can get the wife to put the 1-year-old to bed. I understand that, man. Yeah, I like Sundays, and then when I'm off Sunday, I kind of like doing things with the family. Like today, I was on the river all day. We got home around 5:30. We decided to go ahead and start it back up on Sunday. I was home in time, so we went ahead and did it today. And we're just going to go ahead and scratch Thursday. I mean, through the week, I mean, a lot of you guys said you'd rather have it on Sunday. I know everyone works through the week, obviously. And with doing the streams a bit later, my wife has a lot of things to do, and then she has to work the next morning as well. But, I mean, she only has to walk across the hall to go to work. We won't get into all that, babe. Are you over there? We won't get into all that. RV fishing, yeah. Thanks to the Akuma Rod Insight CJ21. I do appreciate that. You are no exclusive and just push one brand. Kudos to you. Appreciate the more honest channel on the range of gear. Cheers. Dude, I appreciate the comment, man. For sure. You know, that's pretty much what I tell everyone. I mean, I use what I want. And it's kind of funny. You still get the haters, like even with Mustad or whatever. Oh, you're only saying this because, I mean, who wouldn't want to use a Mustad hook or a Gamakatsu hook or whatever the brand is? I mean, for everyone that I partnered with, it's because I was using the brands already. I mean, look back in the videos. I mean, how long have I been using triple grips, Mustad hooks? And I partnered with them, you know, a few years back. But I was using stuff way beforehand. If you're already using something, and I preach about this in other videos. If you're already using something that you believe in, and the opportunity comes up to where you can partner with that company and either get a discount, get it for free, get paid to use it, whatever the case may be. If you're already using it, well, why would you turn that down? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? You know, I always partner with somebody that I'm going to go buy this stuff anyway. So no matter what I get out of the deal, it's a win-win for me because I'm already using it or already plan to use it. You know what I mean? So I just try to keep it real with you guys. I use what I want to use. And like I said, I just keep it real, you know. You always get those guys that don't like sponsored videos or whatever. But I mean, you know, I'm using the stuff anyways, you know. It's just because you know now that it's sponsored, you don't like it or whatever the case may be. That's really, this could be a whole nother video. I do have a lot I want to say on that. We'll save that for another video or maybe another stream. But dude, that would be cool, man. Biospawn XO2. I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. They're supposed to have the rat, the lab rat out like a long time ago. I'm not sure what happened to that. DP, if you want to sponsor me, you know, throw me some cases of Dr. Pepper. I'll take it. I'll gladly drink the DP on streams. Matt, first bass of the season was on jerk bait. Right when it touched the water, it jumped out of the water to get it. Very cool, man. Very cool. Oh no, what do you say here? Rocky, do you hear Mike? I can only got a new bluegill swim bait come out. I did not, dude. Did not. I've checked that out. Rod Royal, what's up, brother? Johnny, how did you get into bass fishing? Fishing with your dad growing up? Ever do tournament fishing? I've never tournament fish, just kind of like fun little fishing with my friends and all that, but no like real tournaments. I've never done that. Bass fishing, probably over 20 years ago. I've been bass fishing for over 20 years now. I started fishing with my dad, and that was just pan fishing and mostly catfish. We did a lot of catfishing, and it really wasn't bass fishing until I met the old lady, and that's when I started fishing those ponds. And when I caught my first 5-pounder out of there, dude, I was hooked. I've been fishing those ponds for, like I said, for 20 plus years. And like I said, the ponds that you guys always see me fish, those are family owned. Those are my wife's family. There's 3 ponds on that property, and I love fishing those ponds. Yeah, but that's really where I learned to bass fish. Learned to bass fish at those ponds. And I still get that from jokers from time to time. That could be another video. None of those, all those big fish I caught all spring, none of that counted because those were pond fish. They don't count. Bunch of jokers. That definitely needs to be another video as well. Patrick, any tips on setting the hook with a hollow body frog? I seem to have forgotten how to frog fish. Can't seem to land one. Dude, it's you got to have patience. It's very easy because you get excited when you see it. It's almost like, I think you do better sometimes if you close your eyes, because when you see it right away, your reaction is to swing on them. You know what I mean? So you got to be patient with it. As far as your frog goes, on majority of my frog, well, depending on the frog, I always like just to barely tip my hooks up just to get a better hook up, make sure the frog is good and soft. But like I said, I think the biggest thing with the frog, man, is being patient. It's very easy to set too soon. Once you feel the weight of it, you're good, you know. Love frog fishing. Love it. That's got to be real. I mean, you guys know I love cranking, but frog fishing, that's got to be like everyone's favorite way to catch them. I mean, does it really get any more exciting than frog fishing? Fishing small waters, we won't get into all that until later, she thought to herself. Oh, wait, this one I was talking about the old lady earlier. Gotcha. Sorry, babe. I mean, no, I won't get into it. I'll get yelled at after this ring, though. Right, got to use and endorse products you like and use for sure. Yes, sir, brother. Dude, I think even you, man, me and you talked about Akuma rods for the longest time. I remember that, dude. That was years ago. Ray is a good old boy, man. Doug, sounds like people are jealous that you are partners. You get partnerships with companies and they don't. I mean, I'm sure that's what it is, you know. And it's a shame too. Like I said, you know, even with MTB or whatever, and I think a lot of people too. I'm sure a lot of people see MTB videos, you know, done a lot on YouTube. And I think what it is a lot of maybe new subs I get will see it, and maybe they don't like it, or they don't like Carl's or whatever. But I guarantee you, if I said this video was sponsored by Tackle Warehouse, nobody would say anything. You know what I mean? It's just they don't like possibly who is affiliated with Carl's, and they take it out somebody else that is affiliated with them, or they don't know that I've been with MTB. I've been everyone that's still with MTB right now. I've been with them the longest. I had like 800 subs. I've been with MTB. I was like one of the originals. And I think people that don't like the videos for whatever reason or whatever think maybe I just got with them. I've been with them the longest over anyone that's been with them, that's still with them right now. I've been with them the longest. It is what it is, though. I'm sure Becca runs into a lot of traffic some days in the hallway. That's a good one, man. That is a good one. Well, sure ain't from the kids. I can't get them out of bed to save my life. Maybe the dog. She might trip over the dog. Tim Till Fishing. That's what I like about your channel. You're honest. Good for you, bro. Your channel. You're honest. Good for you, brother. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Much respect. Appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate you guys. Love the comments like that, man. The lab rat, it was like a top order frog. Kind of like a rage toad, that type of frog. There was even pictures that were shared. And it could have been, too, I didn't even think about it. It could have been maybe the whole year with COVID that kind of threw everything off. But there was even pictures shared. I think I shared a picture of it on Instagram or Facebook a while back that it was coming out. But for whatever reason, I guess it just got pushed back. Could have been COVID. Who knows? Nathan, I've been pushing the wife's channel on my wife a lot lately. She has gotten the green thumb bug, left a lot all kinds of veggies on my porch yard. We already subbed, just got to get her watching on the regular. Very cool, man. We do appreciate that. And everyone just tuning in, definitely check out the old lady, Kingdom Culture Gardens. Like I told you earlier, she does have a handful of videos that need to be edited. She's a bit behind for sure, but she'll get caught back up. Be careful, dude. Your Gatorade supports may get upset with you turning to Dr. Pepper. It's funny about Gatorade. There's not even any Gatorade to buy. We went to Walmart and Sam's. I mainly only drink like Fruit Punch. What's the white one? Fruit Punch, orange. I like Riptide Rush. I can't remember the white one. Glacier Freeze. I don't know what it. Anyways, and like every color sold out. I don't know what's going on with that. So I can't even get any Gatorade. I don't have one Gatorade. Normally in that fridge out there, the 3 cases always of Gatorade. There's not one Gatorade in that fridge. Joseph, Becca, views you no get if videos no make. Exactly. That's what I'm telling her. You hear that, babe? Can't get views if you don't make the videos. But see, that's the problem is she made the videos. She can't get views if she doesn't edit the video and then actually put it up, you know. Venom Baits. I've heard of them, Venom Baits. John, hey man, forget those jokers that whine about people being sponsored. They're just jealous. I'd take the sponsor in a minute if I like their gear. Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that's going to take anything. You know what I mean? If I'm already using it. Here's what I like to do. Here's a great way to put it. I don't like really any extra work. Okay. I don't have the time for it, and I don't want to try and push it. If it's something that I'm already using, or I know I'm going to, if I'm already using it, or I know I'm going to use it, or for the new bait coming out that I want to use and I plan to use it, that's the partnership that I like. That's why, of course, you know, Aftco, Mustad, Wiley X, Fish Monkey Gloves, whatever, stuff that I'm already using. If they see what I'm doing and they like it and they want to partner, well, yeah, I'm already doing it, and I don't have to do anything extra because I do this already. This is perfect. Majority of the people that I work with, all of those relationships came that way. And that's why I accepted them all, because I'm already doing this. I'm already using your stuff. So I don't have to do anything extra. And this is the deal we worked out. Well, yeah, that sounds fantastic because I love your products. Now I don't have to buy them, or I get a discount on them, or whatever the case may be. And I keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? It's just, who wouldn't take that deal because you're already doing the stuff? You know what I mean? It just makes sense. Just makes sense. Crappy Kev. Strike King is coming out with a new line called Primal. Braid, Fluoro, and Mono. Strike King is? I thought they already had, is it Strike King Tour? Don't they already have line out, Strike King Tour? Rocky, man, don't say that. I wouldn't do that. Is that why you married your wife to get access to the pond? I mean, I knew there were some pretty big fish in there, so. Yes, sir, we go way back. Love you, brother. Hope you're feeling well, man. Dave picked up a Black Max 3 combo for Bass Pro. Looks pretty sweet. Thoughts on them? I've not used the Black Max stuff, man, so I have no opinion on that, buddy. I say the best. When is Big Mike hitting the waters with the mojo? Hopefully soon. He was supposed to go with me last week a couple times, and he didn't get out of bed. And I told him, I'm trying to, not discipline him. I'm trying to get him on his schedule or whatever. You need to set your own alarm clock. You need to do this. You need to do that. I'm leaving at 7 o'clock or whatever. You need to be up in time. And like I said, he's not quite there yet. And I think my wife even woke him up, said I'm getting ready to leave, and he never got out of bed, so he didn't get to go. So I hate doing that, but I'm trying to make him a bit more, responsible. As of right now, it's not working. It's not working. I think he just likes sleeping in, so hopefully he's out there with me next week. Now, he does have asthma, and actually, I was going to take him to work with me tomorrow, but with the heat, he'll have to stay home. But yeah, real hot days, it's probably best that he does stay home. Is it Frost? I don't remember. Something Glacier Cherry? Could be. I don't remember. Frost. It could be White Frost. Seemed like it had cherry in it, though. Glacier Cherry? Michael, so far I love the Akuma Serrano and Daiwa Tatula CT combo. Haven't caught a fish yet, but it's awesome casting setup. Awesome, dude. Glad you're digging it, man. Well, Doug works at a grocery store, and we struggle to keep Gatorade in stock here too. But is it like a COVID thing or what? Because I never had an issue before buying cases of Gatorade at a time, but now I can't find it. It's crazy. Nathan, I'm an all orange Gatorade guy. Dude, that years ago, dude, that's all I drank too, orange. I finally branched out a little bit. And then orange is probably what I drink the least now. Same here, Walmart never has it. Let's see here. Terry, do you have a code for at Fish Monkey? I did, and that code expired, and they were supposed to get me another code for like a free bag, and they never gave me one. Something I can, maybe if you can make a little note of that, I'll hit them up tomorrow to see if they ever did get that. But yeah, I do not have a code for Fish Monkey anymore. All the codes are always listed down below. Anyone just tuning in here, I'm sure you guys can see now I have a code over there. Carl's, $10 off, code TJ10. It's not TJ81, TJ10. And Railblazer, you guys didn't hear that earlier as well. They seen my video that I did on their products. And they gave me a code for you guys as well. TJ10 is 10% off over there at Railblazer. But all the discount codes are always linked down below. The Berkeley Trout Worm. I've not tried it. It's great for everything. It's something I'll have to check out, man. We see Prime was their budget line. Gotcha. So the tour grade. Tour grade is the good stuff. See, Rocky. One of the reasons I started following and respecting you was because of one of your videos, the rant video. Dude, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Ed, appreciate $3, buddy. And like I said earlier, guys, everyone is entered in the giveaway tonight, doing a little Father's Day giveaway. Somebody will be getting an elite box at the end of the stream. We're an hour and 15 minutes in here. We'll just go to an hour 30 or so. Anyone that's left on the chat, you guys will be entered for the elite box. And like I said, we'll just maybe I'll just write down a number. Whoever guesses it first will get the box. I'll ship it out tomorrow, so whoever wins will get it by Father's Day. Again, that's the elite box there. Appreciate it, though, Ed. Tom, the problem with being old and buying a smartphone is it's smarter than me. I just learned about voice-activated picture taking. Voice-activated picture taking. I've had it about a year now. No kidding. I didn't even know that. Voice activated picture taking. That's cool. I have on my phone. What is this one? This is a Note 10 or 11, something like that. And on the picture, they have it pretty cool. If you put your hand up, it sees your hand, and then it does a little like timer deal, and then takes the picture. So you can kind of put your hand up, get ready for the picture, then it takes it on its own. So that's pretty cool. But voice activated would be even better. All blue Gatorade for Ed. The Gatorade is put to in what? The Gatorade is put to in IVs. See, Charles says here, if anyone is interested, Go Wild is doing a free month-long bass tournament. Everyone can enter. Tourney starts tomorrow. Just go to the Wild app for details. Sounds fun, man. Glacier Cherry, that's it, yeah. I knew it was something with cherry in it. Crappie Kev, he gets them over there at Costco warehouse. I think the old lady even went to Walgreens to get it sold out. Tim Till Fishing, think of getting some fishing sun gloves. What do you recommend? Sims, Hook? I used to use Sims. I've never used Hook. Sims, for me, they just tore a bit too easy. The Fish Monkey is ones that I use, and just really the padding that they have, to me, it's all in the right spots. It's right where you're going to hold the fish and all that. They don't tear as easy as a Sims did. But, I mean, Sims still makes a nice glove for sure, but I have not used the Hook. I think there's Glacier gloves. I have not used those either. I've only used the Sims and the Fish Monkey. But I haven't had any issues at all with Fish Monkey. Fish Monkey, they back it up. So if they do tear on you, if a seam comes loose, no matter what, get a hold of them. You get a free pair of gloves. So they just make an awesome glove. They got many different styles depending on your needs. I would check them out for sure. Bank Bassett on the weekends. I'm here. How late am I? It's been forever since you've had a live show. It's been a few weeks. Excuse me, my voice there. It's been a few weeks. I haven't done them on Thursdays in a few weeks, and we're going back to Sundays. SNL is back, and we'll do one. We're going to go every other Sunday, and then when things slow down for everyone, we'll go back to every week. But we're going to stick to Sundays. Thursdays just weren't really working out anymore through the week. The old lady's too busy and all that, so. And have time, yeah, I'm not up doing it through the week. So, and normally I'm trying to fish late on my days off, which is Thursday. Sunday is the day that I usually spend with the family. But like I said, if we're home in time, which we work tonight, we're at the river all day today. We made the live stream, so yeah, I'm happier being on Sundays versus Thursdays. But yeah, it has been a few weeks since we did a live. Richie, so when is the big move gonna happen? We're gonna see how this year pans out, dude, and we'll just go from there. Views are still up, things are still looking good. But like I said, I wanna make sure we do this right. You know what I mean? The other thing that's kind of got me on the edge just a bit is the business. Well, my dad's business, I basically run it. But he's had that business for about 40 years. I've been working for him since I was 13. So I've been doing that business for about 27 years. And I'm sure eventually here soon he's going to retire. So I'm kind of waiting to see kind of what's going on with that. I mean, it's been a very good business. I've done really well off it. So if by chance he does retire here soon and I can run it the way I want to run it, it's definitely a good deal. So, and I've even talked with the wife, though. That doesn't mean branching's out, but I may run it for a few years here before I go to Branson, or I've even talked to her about still moving to Branson and still running it here. There's a way I can do that. There's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts there, but it's still definitely doable. But I kind of want to see what my dad's going to do before I just move to Branson. So let's get him to retire from the business that he started 40 years ago. And then, like I said, I'll make my move then. As far as YouTube goes, though, YouTube's still looking good. Things are good. So I can't wait to get down there and fish with you, man. You definitely know all the spots. Is Elite box good? I just get the Pro box. I did a video. I don't remember the title of it. And I showed, I think actually the picture is all three boxes. And you can kind of get an idea in that video really what's best. I mean, code TJ81 over at Mystery Tackle Box. It's not at Carl's, over at MTB. You can get your first box over there for as little as $10. That would be the regular box. Okay. Of course, the price jumps up to the Pro, then to the Elite. I believe probably the Pro is the best bang for your buck. You do get a few extra lures in the Elite, but I would watch that video and you get an idea of the differences between the three. And, you know, this kind of is my opinion on it. I've never got the Elite. For the last 10 years, I've always got the regular and the Pro. And this year I switched to the Elite and the Pro panfish crappie. And of course, like I said earlier, you guys haven't seen really any trout or crappie fishing videos because all those rods that came in to do that were all damaged. I'm still waiting for that order to come back. I tried fixing the guides busted off, came out of the wrap and all that, so I don't even have the rods to fish those lures. So I haven't even used the lures from my panfish boxes. But like I said, I wanted to mess around with the Elite, never got it. Always got the Pro and the regular there. But I do believe, like I said, the Pro is probably the best bang for the buck for sure. Tom, have a good evening. Hate to leave early, but I'm heading to the lake for an hour. Can't beat that, dude. What's going on, Mez? No problem, Tim. Yeah, man, love the Fish Monkey gloves. Tom, go to camera settings. If you have palm pick, you probably have the voice option. Mine is a Note 10. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the donation was the gratitude for all you do, brother. That for that giveaway last year that you got me those extra ribbons. I appreciate you, buddy. I do appreciate the donation as well, man. Like I said, all this goes back into the channel. Shipping, you know, shipping out stuff, all that kind of stuff. So, is that really what it is? Gatorade warehouse is backed up because of COVID. Is that what it is? Everything's backed up. I told you guys. Well, you guys know, you should know that if you guys have been around for a while. A couple years ago, I had a truck sponsorship with the dealership. Had a Ram Rebel, had it wrapped and everything. It was an awesome truck. And then the white Ram I have now, it was sponsored for a few months, and then COVID hit, screwed everything up. And we've been talking about starting that up again, but there's not any vehicles even on the lots to sell. So everything is just like pushed back because of COVID. It's crazy. I forgot to mention that my mini fridge is full of Gatorade stocked up when the store managed to get some in stock. That's where it all went, dude. You took it all. What about the school KVD put on Bass Pro Tour? Nobody talking about that. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even watch the Bass Pro Tour. KVD is one of my favorites to watch. And even watching the little bit of the classic that I got to see, it's like I miss not seeing him fishing the classic or fishing the elites. And like I said, I don't care for the whole format of the MLF or the Bass Pro Tour or whatever. And yeah, I can't say I watched it at all this year. I miss Van Dam on the elites. Him, Skeet, Evers. No problem, Dave. Oh, wait, talking to Nathan. No problem. I'm sure he says no problem, too. I'm not a fan of Powerade, though. Not a fan of the Powerade. Meant to say, I wonder what the next MTB is going to have. Frog, maybe? Probably due for a frog, for sure. What's going on, Ruben? Bassinator, how you doing? Checking in from Oklahoma. I went to the Bassmaster Expo. Met a lot of cool people. Very cool, man. Very cool. It's been awesome to be down there. Live target bait ball. You mean the crankbaits? Yeah. I can't say I really noticed anything different with those than regular cranks. Maybe in clear water, you know. My son, he likes the Mountain Dew. The Fish Monkey gloves, I get them straight from Fish Monkey. I don't, you know what, Tackle Warehouse probably carries them. But I mean, if you want the full selection and all that, I would go just straight through Fish Monkey gloves. Oh, here's the old lady with it right here. Any more collaborations? I'm sure I'll be fishing here with Debo, hopefully real soon. We're going to try and get old Hank involved as well. He's a bit further out than us, but other than that, I don't really have anything planned. We tried cream frisky frogs. I never even heard of them, but I've seen this. I think where you said spinnerbait. Where's it? Oh, it's a spinnerbait you're talking about? Then I have not tried that. I've not tried those. You know what though? It looks like a small A rig. Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, no, I have not tried those. Kroger brand Gatorade knockoff? No, I never tried that. MLF is the Rat League. 2 pounds or a premium. Michael, what's going on, buddy? What are your thoughts on leader going? What's your thoughts on leader going 1 or 2 wraps on your reel? What knot are you using? Hold on. What's your thoughts on leader going 1 or 2 wraps? 1 or 2 wraps on your reel. Oh, you mean having the knot on your reel? I did hear again. I'm not a leader guy, so I don't know really what the best really is to do as far as that goes. I've heard some guys don't like it when the line or the knot is actually on the spool itself, but I've heard other guys say that they like it when they're fighting the fish and all that. When they know if they grab the rod and they're fighting the fish, they know the knot is actually behind them. So I do believe there's mixed opinions on that. I'm not really a leader guy to even really say which one is best. I have not ran a leader 10 years. I appreciate $5, brother. Been a long time since I donated. Here you go, dude. I appreciate you, brother. And we do have 78 people on here. Like, so we'll be giving away an elite box here within a few minutes. We'll go and finish up the comments here, and we'll go and give that away to one of you guys. Happy Father's Day. Michael says, I love Fish Monkey gloves, plus use your discount. Dude, the woolies are awesome, man. I love the woolies. Back bassin on the weekends. You have the BFS. No, I do not. Very light baitcaster setups. What do you think of those? I think the smallest one. Well, I do have the Corrado 70, and then other than that, the SV 105s I have from Daiwa, but I don't have like an actual BFS reel. I'm not sure if I'll even get into those or not. I mean, if I threw maybe more finesse stuff, I can see that because I don't really like even really fishing with spinning gear. I'm just not all that accurate with it. Over my head, I can be really accurate. Side arm, and I'm not that accurate with spinning gear. But if I did finesse fish more, I probably would look into those more for sure. Ed buys the blue Gatorade powder in bulk from Sam's Club. Look good in the powder. Is that any good? Debo did a video on leader. Old Debo. Listen, Ed, man, smash the thumbs up. Still got 80 people on here, hour and a half in. That is fantastic. Very generous, TJ. Thanks, brother. No problem, man. No leader. Carolina rigging. I don't even that. I use Carolina keepers, but they're talking like braid to like. I think they're talking more finesse fishing. Braid leaders that way. Looks like we are. Safe to say, I found I need an extra scoop of or half scoop when I get the powder Gatorade. I think I've ever tried it. Yeah, Bill. I've seen Bill You went to BFS this year. Very cool. Well, babe, we are an hour and a half in. How are we going to pick a winner for a box? Give away the Elite box to one of you guys for Father's Day. What do you think? We had 75 people on here. You want to pick a number? Are you over there? You in there? Huh? Okay, well, I'll write it down so we know this is like the real deal. You're not making a number up in there. Hold on. Let me get a pen. Hold on. Okay, here's the deal. I know when we did this last week on Devo's channel, when I pick a number, don't start doing it yet. I see somebody picking a number already. When I wrote the number down, when we went to check back, we can only see so far in comments, but he had a few hundred people on, I believe, at that time. So we only have 77 people on, so we may be able to look all the way back in the comments. Hey, anyone that's already guessing, I didn't pick the number yet, so there's none of this counts. You guys are cheating. Okay, so we're going to pick a number. I'll even write it on the back of this box, okay? We'll pick a number, but I'm going to need your guys' help. Everyone be honest, okay? Whoever sees the number first, whoever did it first, they win, all right? Because we may not be able to look back far enough. So the furthest one that we can see first will win. Let's do a number. There's 75 people on here, okay? So it's going to be a number 1 through 75. Don't do it yet, okay? I'm writing it down right now, okay? Okay, the numbers wrote down. Go. Whoever gets the number right wins. Or whoever gets the number first wins. 1 through 75. A couple of you guys are close. Oh, wait. I see one. Babe, come in here. Huh? Nobody cares you're in your pajamas? Come in here. We got to make sure that we got this right. I seen a winner, I believe. Nobody cares you're in your jammies.
Oh, I'm in my jammies.
Okay, there's the number, right? Okay. Let me make sure I see it. Everyone stop, because I think I've seen it. Right there, right?
Okay, well, let me go check it.
Make sure he's right. So we see what on here. I'm going to show the number, and everyone make sure. I'm going to take a picture of this in case we lose it. Okay, I'm seeing it 8:03. I don't want to say his name wrong. Right here, Ron. There's the number I had right there. 52. Everyone agree with that? I believe he's the first person that I've seen that had it. I'm double checking here. He's the first? Okay, Ron, you are the first. The old lady confirmed it. That's it, guys. Ron is the winner. Is he still on here? Ron, there you are, buddy. You're the winner. Babe, do you already have the info in the description? Is it all there? Or you can put it on here. You can message me on Instagram, Facebook, or my email, which is in the description. Bill says Ron is the man. So, dude, you got yourself an Elite box, man. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you guys on here as well. I truly love you guys. You guys are awesome, man. I can't thank you guys enough for all that you guys do. It's a small way of saying thank you, an Elite box to one of you guys. But that's it, man. That is it. Ron, make sure you get a hold of me, dude, and I'll ship this out tomorrow. So hopefully you can have it by Father's Day. Guys, that is it, man. Congrats to Ron. We're going to call it a night. Babe, there is okay, there it is here. There it is there, man. Ron. hit me up, dude. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook, or email. It's in the description. Guys, we were going to call it a night, man. Like I said, happy Father's Day to all you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Always smash the thumbs up, man. Be safe, guys. Be safe next week. Have a fantastic Father's Day. We'll see you guys. Well, it won't be next Sunday. We're going to do every other Sunday. Like I said, once we get them rolling again, we'll go every Sunday. But have an awesome Father's Day. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. And I am out.